Hello and welcome back to Bad Flashes. In this episode, we redo Christmas as a family because the first one, well, it didn't go so well. So grab your favorite bottle of wine and meet me after the intro. The inception of this idea came over a bottle of our favorite wine as a family, semi-masked and defeated during Christmas break. We were drinking our favorite wine, so happens to be in Paso Robles, called the Fabulist. We, as a family, simply call it bug wine. It has a giant bug on the front. You know we're really clever. And my dad had a brilliant idea to go wine tasting. I mean, it was a win for Lauren and I because Paso is just a few hours north. So in preparation for this trip, my sister Lauren and I planned and booked a whole host of wineries to try. As much as we wanted to just go to the Fabulist for 3 days straight, we thought, well, maybe since we're in the area, we should try a few different wineries. Okay, so the main question is, what cameras am I going to bring? Well, I'm feeling like shooting some cameras I haven't actually shot in a while. One of them would be my EOS 1N, and the other is my Yashica A, the twin lens. Honestly, I don't think I really shot that twin lens since the review that I did like 2 years ago. But what film am I gonna take? Probably that. Yeah, that. Yeah, that. Yep. What? Yeah, okay, that might be enough. I also can't forget my Ricoh. Okay, I have my cameras and I have my film. All I have to do is now pack. Can't forget to pack my underwear. Cue the robe montage. So that first day, Lauren and I threw our bags into my Honda Civic and we drove up to Santa Barbara where we'd meet the rest of the family. Dad had rented a massive van for all of us to travel in. As a family, when we're all together, we get a little FOMO, so we weren't entertaining the idea of separate vehicles. Well, except for the drive up to Paso from Santa Barbara, unfortunately, Dad drew the short straw and had to drive my Honda Civic alone. Well, to be fair, we kind of drew that short straw for him. Sorry, Dad. But after a short 2-hour drive, the party bus arrived at the house and it was time to choose our rooms. Hey! Christine, do you think this will do?
Hell yeah! Let's do it! Wine weekend!
Woo! Oreos, ready? It's not good. That night, we took it easy and prepared for the next day of wine tasting by drinking wine, naturally. We needed to lubricate our esophaguses so that we were gonna be ready for the massive amount of wine that we were gonna ingest. Oh yeah, I needed to bring my espresso machine. Do you think I brought enough film, Dad?
For today? I assume that's just for today.
Yeah, it's just for today. So, one of the main things on this trip that I want to accomplish is I want to know wine better. I'm going to learn how to be a sommelier, and I'm going to understand the nuance and the subtle complexities of the grape. That's what I really want out of this trip.
What's up?
First up, San Lige. We picked this place because it was the same owners as the Fabulist, and so we just had to check them out.
Grapes.
Nice grapes.
Some good grapes.
Some good grapes.
I believe this is
a lemon wine.
And here, I ended up teaching my sister how to use the TLR. I'm so proud of my family. First, I converted my brother. It's my old camera.
It's your old camera.
And then Lauren started to partake. And now my sister, we as a family, are unstoppable.
Yeah,
Yeah, now you're good, and you can take the photo.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
That's it. Done.
Took the photo!
Uh-oh. Hey! And just to be clear, we are totally peaking early on this wine trip. The Fabulist would be our second stop of the day. We aren't even building up to our favorite wine. Nope, we are just diving headfirst into a pit of grapes.
I think it eventually became a thing of like, let's see how much less you can do today and build it up. Because I think there was a day that like I didn't have any gelato on me, and everyone was like, "Yo, let's go!"
Oh yeah. But let me tell you what, this wine did not disappoint. It was yum, 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 yum.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Woo!
Next up was Cass Winery, and by the time we got there, I was feeling pretty good and loopy. The main thing was that we were having a grand old time. To wear off a little bit of the grapes, we decided to take a little walk. Cass had vineyards sitting on top of a hill against a vista of beautiful mountains. It was a sight to see.
Finished my first roll of film, everyone.
This is gonna be the worst shot video ever. Everyone's gonna be like, was he drunk? Yeah.
Hey, subscribe, hit that bell.
Pretty.
Okay, so there's a reason why you bring multiple cameras with you. Mostly it's when your Canon EOS 1N gives you the BC error for butt out Caleb. This is the first time I've taken it out in a hot second, and I think it's punishing me. Well, good thing I brought my Ricoh.
So with the EOS 1 down, I decided to continue the second wine tasting day with my TLR. Also, so you don't go through the rest of this video feeling really sorry for me, it did finally start working again. Here's a few double exposures while I was testing in Paso. Thanks for the concern. Very thoughtful of you. Today was a bit overcast, so I decided to put some good old Tri-X through the camera. Nothing like some moody black and whites to set the tone for the day. This place was famous for their food pairings along with their wines. And let me tell you what, their scallop stole the show. The wines were, you know, fine, but the scallop was divine.
Thank you, Dad.
Okay, Christine, what tasting notes did you taste in that last bottle of wine?
The one that was paired with the wonton?
Yeah, the wonton wine.
Well, by then I was too tipsy to think about tasting notes. So
Okay.
I would say that it tasted like grapes.
Great.
It tasted like fermented grapes.
Yes. Don't worry, I'll bleep that out because it's a friendly channel. It's raining and I gotta protect my cameras.
We decided to skip the next winery and go back to our casa for a few hours of R&R. While sitting around smoking a cigar with the family, I taught Lauren how to use my TLR. This camera is getting so much love, I guess I won't mind sitting on the shelf for another year after this.
Oh.
I know I look cool with the cigar while taking a picture, but I know I'll never be cooler. It's all downhill from here.
Okay, let's do this. Fourth one of the day. We rallied. Third one.
But with every other beat I got left in my heart, you know I'd never be damned with you. But if I gotta be damned, you know I wanna be damned, dancing through the night with you.
It's been 2 days and I'm still not a sommelier. To be fair, the drinks were flying and it was hard to concentrate, but I have faith. There's one more day. I can do it. Since I have been shooting my twin lens reflex for the past 2 days and my EOS 1 was still out of commission, I decided to go light and take my Ricoh R1s backed with my Sony Cybershot. That thing is so fetch. The first stop was one of a kind. This place was beautiful and we had the entire place to ourselves. I guess some people just can't go as hard as we can. 11 a.m. and tossing back some grapes.
Foreman, look up with your eye. I got 2 armpits full of 2 photos.
Now that my sister mastered the TLR on the first day, it was time for her to move to another camera, the Polaroid Go.
Ready?
Ready.
Got the vision? Good. Okay. How do I do this?
You might have to turn it on. It could have turned off. Oh yeah.
Click it?
Click it.
Up next was a cave tour at Eberly Wineries. We thought we would break up our day a little bit by walking around in a cold, dark cave. I mean, was it as impressive as Batman's Batcave? No, but I'll take what I can get. The interesting thing I found out at Eberly is that a lot of places in Paso don't bottle themselves. They actually hire one of 2 bottling trucks to come and bottle all their wines for a day. Kind of blew my mind. Who would have known? Next up, we hit Tin City, the Legoland of wine for adults. This place is where you can go from winery to winery to winery looking for a decent buzz. After our last fun-filled day of wine tasting, we went back to the casa and just hung out on the balcony as a family. And we might have had a cigar or 2. Also, this shot of my sister right here is why I love UltraMax. And just like that, our trip has come to an end. After saying goodbye to the lovely family, Laura and I hit the road. I have to say, this was a great little getaway with the family. Anytime we all get together, we just have way too much fun. Sure, were we all wasted 24/7? Yeah, but that just amplifies our family fun time. And in the end, did I become a sommelier? No, definitely not. Do you think I'm that refined of a human being to be able to pick out tasting notes? I was raised on corn dogs for the first 20 years of my life, but I did try. All I know is if you put sparkles in whatever it is, it instantly becomes my favorite. Overall, these photos aren't usually what I go for in photography, but I love them nonetheless. I hate to admit it, but I kind of forget about this type of photography, capturing family moments. I don't know why. Maybe it's because when I'm around my family, I don't need a camera to remember the moments. I just have those moments. Maybe except for that time I blacked out while watching the Snyder cut of Justice League. I'll never get that time back. So here's to Wine Week 2023. And yeah, I have been drinking this entire episode.